Hello, everybody. I am going to go over some steps on how to use the full site editing themes and create a fixed navigation or header of your website so that as you are looking at it, the navigation and the header stays at the top of the page and you don't have to find your navigation by scrolling back up and down. It just kind of stays there at the top as you go through your different pages. It will stay at the top. So kind of nice. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you the steps to finding the navigation that you're working with and then working from that forward. Okay, so the first thing you'll do from the front of the website, we want to make this heading fixed so that it doesn't scroll off as I scroll through the page. So what we're going to do is go to the dashboard. From the dashboard, we're going to find Appearance. And from Appearance, we're going to find the editor. In the editor, we're going to look for the patterns. And in the patterns, we're going to go to our headers because these are the template parts associated with this website. So I'm going to select the one that I'm using, which is the third one down. I'm going to try to click over here and get the group. So I get the group here. If you don't quite get the whole group, and you see the group icon here, you can also go up here to the document overview and make sure you're at the outermost group of the header so that you're getting everything that you want selected. Then what we'll do is go over here and make sure that you have the group, make sure you're in the block, and then we're going to go to advanced. From advanced, we're going to open that up and we're going to add a class in here. And we're going to call this fixed header. Okay, so this is our class fixed header. And with this class, it will establish that any styles that I create associated with this will now go across the whole website, which is kind of nice. I don't have to make any changes. I do have to save it. So up in the top right, I have to click the save. That will put this class associated with that group. Then what I want to do is come up here to the styles icon at the top and click on that and come all the way down to the bottom where it has the additional CSS. Um, there, I had one in there before. I'm going to go ahead and put in the code, and it's a class, so it's you always precede a class with a period. And then I'm going to put in fixed header. Open and close my squiggly brackets just so that I know that all of the rules that I put in here, the properties and values, will all be associated inside the open and close squiggly brackets. I'm going to start with position, so I'm going to take it out of the normal flow, and I'm going to say the position is fixed. Okay, so this helps with me calling it a fixed header. So then, because it is fixed, I also have the availability to say where I want it to be fixed. And I'm going to say top, so it's at the very top of the page. And I'm going to say it is going to be 0.1 REM. Okay, so it's going to be fixed and at the top of the page. Then I'm going to put in the width and say it's going to be 100%. of the browser window. So it's going to be fixed and it's going to be 100%. So it'll be any of the browsers it's in, whether it's in desktop, tablet, or phone, it will always take 100%. Then I'm going to give it a background color just so that we can see that. And I'm going to put a background color of white in. And now you can see that the white is pretty opaque. It's the pure white. What I'm going to do is put in an opacity so that I can see through the white as we are scrolling. And I'm going to put in an opacity of 0.8 so that we can actually see through it. Now you could put it even lighter if you want, just so that it gives you the feel that you can see what is going on. Um, just just whatever you want. Um, you don't even have to put in a background color or the opacity, but it just for us to see what's going on with this menu. So I'm going to leave it at 0.8. And then I'm going to give it a Z index. Now the Z index is going to say where this is going to sit in relationship to other things on the website. So I'm going to give it a Z index of 1,000, and that will make it on the top of everything else. So this will make this sit on top of everything else. That's what your Z index does. The larger the Z index, puts it the closer it is to you on the screen. So if you were thinking you had multiple layers or even a book, like the cover of the book would be closest to you and then all the pages would be behind it. And if the Z index was 1,000, you'd pull that page in front of the cover. That's what the Z index does for you. So you want to go ahead and save this when you're done and save. And then you can go to the front of the website. And now we have the sticky. Okay, so that works out really nice. Leave questions or comments below, and I hope this helped you.